We're not going to have no crazy filters. Welcome to Promo God Underground Sound Off, syndicated and powered by KSIR, Killshot Internet Radio, Detroit, Michigan. WBAP, Bluentsville Radio, New Jersey. Blast Global Radio, Detroit, Michigan. And GSFM Radio in Philly. We are on location at the Killshot Hour with the fabulous, wonderful Miss Carmen in Detroit, Michigan. Yes, Promo God is here. We are chilling with Miss Carmen. We are relaxing. We are vibing.
Oh my God, you're so radio. Like, that was cool as shit.
Oh shit. So, sweetheart, people are looking at you right now. They're seeing you. They're seeing all of your wonderfulness. And we are just going to have a pleasant conversation with Miss Carmen. But what I want her to do, in her own words, tell us who you are, what it is that you do, and where you originally come from, starting from birth until now.
All right. Well, I am Miss Carmen. I am a soul singer. I do not like to put myself in a box of like neo soul or R&B. I know people do, and it's okay, but I actually sing rock. I sing all different kinds of music. So I would say that if somebody wants to feel good about themselves, they should look into me as an artist, because I'm definitely going to give you music that'll help you through some bad times, but also empower you to understand that you've already had the answer inside you all along. Yeah.
And that empowers what?
Huh?
That empowers us to be what?
Greatness.
Greatness, yes.
Yes.
We got to incorporate all that shit, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. So we are, again, this is not a radio interview, but it will be played on the radio. We are just getting to know Miss Carmen. So I want you to tell people, like you grew up in Philly.
Yep. So I was
But you were born somewhere else.
Yeah, I was born in Alaska. My parents, my mother was in the Air Force. And my father was like in love with her, so they got married. Aww. And left Philly, and he followed her in the Air Force to Alaska, and they had me out there, but I don't know, I guess it was too cold, and somehow...
Yeah, it is a little snowy out there.
The story gets a little foggy between them, and I don't know if they've talked in a few years. But we get back to Philly, and I ended up being raised in Philadelphia. So my earliest memories are, I think I got back around 3 years old. So
okay.
I've spent from 3 years old all the way to graduation at 17 in Philadelphia. Went to Philadelphia High Schools, George Washington Carver High School of Engineering and Science.
Hey!
Smart Kids School.
Look at her, y'all. We have a scholar. We have a scholar amongst us. Hey,
I was like super nerdy, like... nerdy cool. I wanted to sing, but I also wanted to be on World Affairs Council and drama club.
Hey.
And like debate team and mock trial. So like I literally would stay at school until like 7 o'clock at night in all the club meetings and what have you. And then when it came time to go to college, I just went wherever they gave me the most money so I can get a bigger refund check.
Hey.
So I ended up going to school upstate Pennsylvania. Ran into a lot of racism up in the mountains of PA.
Yeah.
And so I ended up transferring to a HBCU, Morgan State University, the great Morgan State. And I was a part of the Magnificent Marching Machine, the marching band.
Hey!
I was on color guards. I used to do flag and dance. And then graduated from there and moved here to Detroit with my college sweetheart.
And you've been here how long?
I've been here 11 years.
Yeah, that's a long time.
11 years. I actually feel more like a Detroiter than someone from Philadelphia because, like, I say I grew up here because I essentially came here as a child.
Right.
Like, fresh out of college, no life experience. I've been eating in a cafeteria for 4 years. What do you mean I have to cook for myself? What's happening? There's nowhere we could go with trays.
Right.
Like, so,
you can go to Coney Island now, right?
I know, right?
Hey!
If you want, but it's scary out there.
Yeah.
I came here, very bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and I come here and I open a daycare, and so I'm taking care of the children of Detroit's people. Like, and that's how I learned this city. I met so many women, and like when you meet women and they are willing to turn over to you their most precious possession, that's a trust. That's a bond. So this has not only been an 11-year journey of just living in the city. It's like I've been in a relationship with the mothers of this city.
Absolutely.
And so I've learned a lot about what it is and what it means to be a Detroiter and what it means to grow up here. because I've helped them deal with so many situations. They're different baby daddy situations. We've had success stories where some of them go and get married. We've had the real horrible ones where the crazy baby mama is trying to stab the baby daddy on my front lawn.
Oh my gosh.
We have had the gamut.
You said it is all around
it's
everything.
All around. You know, I used to always say, like, there's been so many tears shed in my kitchen. Just so many tears, so many girls crying about different situations, and I don't know, and so it's like I just fell in love with this place.
But good tears and bad tears,
yeah, good tears too. But a lot of just they're growing
emotional.
up. I've dealt with a lot of women that have had children just way before they should have.
Right.
You know, and just weren't prepared, and really find out that it's not just dressing this little girl like me and having a good time, that it is scary, hard work, and guess what? Now I got to do it by myself.
Right.
Because somebody decided they didn't want to help me anymore.
And look at you. You are helping them.
Yeah,
with
I try. And that's what I just try to do.
And those little kids, look, when you went live after you were on the TV show, what was it, last week, I think? And you came home, you were like, poof, I'm home. But I think you had the children were getting ready to eat.
Yeah.
What is that special? There's one thing special about Miss Carmen's daycare that not a lot of other daycares do.
Oh, we do vegan meals.
There you go.
Yeah, no, we do vegan meals. I try to take care of them. I know that most of their meals are here with me. They're eating breakfast, eating AM snack, lunch, PM snack. Some of them have dinner here.
Right.
So they're eating a lot of meals with me. So, I take it as a responsibility of mine.
Right.
To feed them the best I can. Like, I'm not always that good with myself. But if I have this responsibility of taking care of this city's children who are the future, I hate to be cheesy, but I mean, they are literally the future, so I try to teach them good habits. And I will tell you, ever since we switched to those vegan meals, we've had way less instances of children getting sick.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. Like, are they less hyper, or I used
to go through maybe 2-3 Sam's Club size boxes of tissues, like the 12 packs every winter. Every winter, just
colds and flus,
flu, and now that box lasted us 6 months to one box.
Wow!
And we used to go through 3 just between like November to February, like 3 12-packs. And so it really has definitely taken a positive effect on their bodies. They don't get sick as much. We used to at least see that little hand, foot, and mouth disease.
Oh,
once
right.
a year.
That's
Somebody
horrible. That is horrible.
Nobody gets it anymore. We haven't had it here in 3-4 years. And when it first came out, somebody was getting it every year. Like, it was coming from somewhere. But now, it's like their immune systems are stronger. So, like, they can take more. And they play in the dirt all day long with mud pie. Nobody ain't got no ringworm. Nobody got any type of eye infections. Nothing. Like,
so support the vegan. I support it. I'm just saying, Promulgata is a carnivore. I have to eat meat. I'm sorry. I like chicken wings and steak. I can't help it. And that song. Let me tell you about that song, Miss Thing.
Eat some steak and shrimp.
Okay, first of all, I didn't know that was you. Like, I knew that the singing part was you, but I didn't know the rapping part was you as well. Yes, I had no idea until I really listened. I'm like...
It's so funny. It's so funny.
Like, okay, that's an alter ego. It says Keisha, but...
It is so funny.
That sounds like Miss Carmen.
Well,
and then it makes me hungry because at 4:30 because that's dinner time.
Video too, but this is funny. So that song is about a person. It's about a real guy. And he used to just always be broke and always asking me for money. And but would be like, yeah, I'm out here in these streets and I make big deals. And so I tried to act like he was just the biggest drug dealer in the world. I never saw any drugs. And most importantly, I never saw any money.
Yes!
That's why I was like, where the fuck your money at?
Oh my God, that is too funny.
It was literally like, where the fuck your money at? We trying to go to this house. Like, it was a joke. Me and Mel was making at the studio one day.
Yeah, that song makes me hungry.
The beat came on and I was just like, oh, I got something. Hold up. You ain't got it like that. It was like so big. And it's so funny because there are certain people out there that I know who it's about. And so when I was filming the video for free, somebody like was texting me from like a a fake number, like talking about something, you ain't gangster, yeah, you ain't hood. I'm like, they think that Keisha shit is like me, like
Wow.
trying to be. I'm like, Keisha's just fun, man.
So y'all, okay, so if you didn't catch it, Keisha is who?
Keisha's Miss Carmen. Miss Carmen's Keisha.
Because we know the R&B singer,
Yeah.
the 2019 Detroit Black Music Awards Female R&B Singer of the Year, y'all. That's who you're looking at. That's like the Detroit Grammys, you know. That's like the big honor to win that, and I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
Because you have really been out here working.
I have been, you know, and sometimes I feel like I don't do enough, but I think
Oh my God, like
that's our own negative self-talk. It
look,
really is. But
some people may not know, but I am Miss Carmen's personal promoter, not only sitting here doing the interview for the radio, but I am her personal promoter. And like, I kid you not, like it feels like every other day I'm getting a new flyer from her saying, okay, this is where I'm going to be at. And I'm like, okay, got it. I'm about to post it. I got it on it. But, you have something that you're doing tonight. Can you tell the people about that? Because it's different. It's not you singing.
It's very different. So people don't know that. So I'm a rapper, but the Keisha thing is the funny thing. I really am a poet. And like what I do is I save like my strong stuff for the poetry, because I can't always do the poetry places. You know, I have to go with the vibe of the venue and what's happening. So I got to do more upbeat songs to keep everybody happy and popping. But some of my material in my poems is a little dark, because I am a domestic violence survivor and have just dealt with some other different issues in my life. So I put a lot of that into my poetry. So tonight I will be participating in the Half Stack Challenge down at the Jazz Cafe inside of the music hall. And it's 12 poets going head to head in 3 rounds of some serious poetry.
And it's $20 at the door, y'all. So make sure you go down and support that, because Miss Carmen is going to be rocking out in a different way. Yes. Look,
I'm going to manifest it.
Now tell the people, because you not only won the 2019 Detroit Black Music Awards. See, we're going to keep saying that because that shit is important as hell. I don't care. Like every time you hear me come on air, like that's what you hear. This is Miss Carmen, the 2019 Detroit Black, because that is an important.
I caught it on blast the other night. And I was just playing. I play blast sometimes, and I caught it while I was like cleaning my room at night, and I was like,
that sounds pretty good, right?
That sounds pretty. Like you done did the shit. But I had to sit on the edge of my bed for a second and just kind of basking. I was listening to the song like "Free to Be Me."
Yeah.
It's like like,
because there is a lady that she comes and shares all of your music. Like every time I post something about you, she shares it, and she's from France.
Oh my God, I love her.
Yeah,
I can never read her posts on her own page.
Right, because she's
they're in French.
Right.
Sometimes a little C translation button pops up, but sometimes
sometimes it doesn't. Mine hasn't popped up for a while, and I'm trying to read all these Spanish posts. Like I can't. I don't speak Spanish.
But I love her energy.
Her spirit. She just absolutely loves you.
Business too. They're good women. They're really dope, both of them.
Yeah, because when I made the post about you winning, oh my gosh, she shared that post to like 15,000 different pages. She was so proud of you. So
it was
from France to you, that they are very, very proud of you. And there's a lot of people in here right now, just watching you. The UK is in here watching you. Africa is watching you right now. Of course, Detroit is in here watching you. And we have down south, we have the dirty south in here watching you too. So
hey, everybody.
They are loving Miss Carmen.
I'm trying to manifest the Greatness World Tour, so
stay
tuned.
Yeah.
I literally, people don't believe in themselves enough, and that's what I hope to do with my music for people. I hope that when people listen to Greatness, especially on that Greatness remix with me and Chaz.
Oh, I love that.
I hope they hear when I'm saying, like, there is greatness inside of you. You can do what you want to do. Because believing in yourself is the key to success. And it's not just like if you believe in yourself, like some fairy tale Disney. It's like a real, take yourself fucking seriously. And understand that God don't make no mistakes, and that the power to create what you want to manifest in your life is right here.
That's right.
Right here with you. So I hope to get people to believe in themselves. That's the main thing. Like, believe in yourself, get up and do everything you want to do. I believe in myself so much that I invest most of my money back into my career. Like, I put my money into my videos. I put my money into photo shoots, into hair, into makeup, into wigs, into everything, into signs, into promo materials, different shows, venues, mics, everything. I put my time and energy into it. Like, and I believe it so much that I have written on my wall, on my chalk wall in my room, Greatness World Tour, and I have started to list all of the countries I plan on singing Greatness in.
That's right.
And I've got Dubai up there, Paris. We're going to make a little trip to Alaska so I can see it.
Well, you know, France loves you. You know that. So
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'm manifesting this thing. Like, I'm in the state fair competition at the end of the month, the superstar competition, and that's going to be really big because when I win that, and I'm saying when, I refuse to admit any type of defeat.
That's right.
When I win that contest, you get them to produce your next album. You get expert coaching from industry experts, people that have won the DMAs over and over and over again. You get consulting for event placement. Like, you get $2,000. Like, you get a lot of stuff. So it's going to be an amazing experience.
You just won a contest last week.
Just won another contest.
Yes.
The Detroit Stars singing competition at Comerica Park. That was interesting because...
Like, Miss Carmen is really going back to back winning all of this stuff because Detroit Music Awards was at the beginning of the month, and right the next week she was winning the other competition, and now at the end of the month she's got another competition. Well, tonight she has a competition. Yeah. Like, she is just stacked with competitions.
Like,
she is really.
I believe in myself.
She's got her hair on fire right now too, y'all. She is. That's why she's got it like that, because she is flames. Like,
I refuse to accept defeat. I refuse to accept any negativity that's going to try to be around me. I'm going to be so positive that the little negative people get annoyed by me and run away.
They said they're talking about your interview on Channel 2, Fox Detroit.
Oh yeah, no, that was dope.
Yeah, they said you did a nice job. Keep grinding. They loved it. So
that was fun. I loved it because like that set had perfect lighting. I got the greatest pictures. I got the greatest.
I was like,
pictures.
Look at her glowing. Like when I got to, because Miss Carmen had to teach me something. Well, she didn't actually teach me, but she needed something done. So I had to go research to figure out how to do this thing because I couldn't do it. And I was like, okay, I can't do it, but no. And I got to thinking, okay, she said greatness. I'm great today. So let me go get it done. And I think I had it done within like 10 minutes after she asked me. I was like, okay, we got it. We got it.
Because I couldn't do it on my phone. I had to upgrade my phone. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I did it from my phone.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up.
Sure did. I found some special, and I'm not telling nobody what it is. I found some special stuff
that's how we got it on
because,
the YouTube channel,
and I had to go back and tell her. I was like, "Oh, Miss Carmen, you taught me how to do something today." I mean, you know, she had me go research it, and I got it done. And hey, so Promo God had to, you know, give my props to Miss Carmen for that because you know, Promo God is always doing shit.
I try to inspire.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, they're just in here talking about congratulations. Like that is everybody in here. Oh, Houston, Texas. Yeah, that's one of our biggest supporters on the show.
Oh, wow.
And they love your music.
My mom just moved to Texas.
Houston, Texas.
I think she's in Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom just moved down there to work for the Veterans Affairs Department.
Oh, okay.
Somehow.
Wow.
I don't know. That's far.
So I see pictures of you posting when you went to Philly.
Yeah.
Pictures of you and your dad together.
Yes.
So, do you have a really strong family connection with all of your family?
I would say me and my dad are the closest.
You're a daddy's girl.
Yeah, I'm a daddy's girl. He didn't raise me, but later in life, like I've been on my own since I was 15. My mom actually has bipolar disorder.
Okay.
And she doesn't really accept that sometimes. So it's really kind of difficult to be in a relationship with her.
Right.
So especially for self-care practice, I just really have to kind of, step back. Because, the thing about even though they're family members, like if people don't take care of themselves and do their self-care, they will mess with you. And we have to love ourselves to understand that even though there are people that we really, really love and want to be around, if they're not taking care of themselves and they're being toxic to you, you have to put that space.
Right.
So unfortunately, I still keep up with my mom, but there's that space there. So my dad has really stepped up and just really been like a rock. Like every time something has happened to me, he's flown out here within days. Like, what's up? I had got a big grant for the daycare to build all these toys and bikes, and they delivered all the stuff, $5,000 worth of stuff on one day. It was just a big pile in my backyard. It was raining that day. The boxes was falling apart. And I was like, Daddy, oh my God. And he flew in town and he was putting stuff together for 3 days.
Yeah,
like,
you could never tell because in the pictures you and him both just have your dad's smile because y'all just got that big bright smile. I was
That's
like,
my
oh,
boy. He's a Uber. He's been a taxi driver his entire life, and now he's an Uber Lyft driver.
The people want to know when you're coming to New York, when you're going to come and perform in New York. That actually comes from Marky 3, and he is an R&B singer as well in the Bronx, New York.
I would love to come to New York. Somebody give me a reason. I'll come.
She said, yeah, get her someplace.
Lives in New York City. He lives in the city. Like, my uncle
oh, really?
Jose, he's always lived in New York. I used to go to Times Square. So I lived in Philly. So going to New York is nothing. It's a 2-hour bus ride for like $30. So like I used to always go to New York City. I had family in the Bronx.
Yeah, that's where Marky 3 is
I'm
at.
Puerto Rican, so I'm Puerto Rican and black. So my Puerto Rican family that's my father, and when they first came from the island, they actually were in New York.
Okay.
So my uncle Jose he goes between New York City and Hackensack, New Jersey. He goes between the two. And then I have an aunt in the Bronx. Well, she used to live in the Bronx, so that's where all our people are. So give me a reason, I'll come out there. My uncle Jose would love it.
Marky 3, you hear that right? You yourself are an R&B singer, so maybe you and Miss Carmen can collaborate, and maybe y'all can do a song and have her come out there and perform it, and just give her a reason. That's what she said. That's what she said. Don't play with Promo God. Don't play with me. He said, I got you.
Hey,
I got you. So I want you to Marky 3, I need to, because his name is different on Facebook. His stage name is Marky 3, but his real name on Facebook is Mark Smooth. So if you get a friend request or an inbox message from him, that's the young man from the Bronx, New York. Okay. He is the man. Oh, he put his social media information, so if you go look at this video. So, yeah. Cool. So we have a lot of people in here. We got Killshot Executive, the co-owner and the co-owner and president is in here watching you right now. Hey. So you have a lot of Killshot backing. You have a lot of fans that listen to your music and love it all over the world every single day. Yeah. Because Miss Carmen emulates greatness.
I try to, man. I mean,
it's a whole vibe about her, y'all. See, I'm getting all of those songs in. I'm trying to, but whatever.
I try to. I'm not a perfect person. I'll never claim to be, but I literally every day wake up trying to be a better human than I was before. Like, I wake up and I meditate every morning. I try to do some yoga every day. Either I try to get some practicing in the morning or maybe go to the studio in the afternoon. I just try to take care of myself. And I found that when I loved on myself at the highest level, when I started to spend the alone time and go to the spa and get the massages and just sometimes just sit on my porch, me and my dog.
That's right.
I learned a lot about myself and how I feel about myself, and now I treat myself a whole lot better. And I don't allow people around me that don't make me feel good. Right. If I don't feel good about it, I don't do it. I don't do things because, they my homie and, let me do them this favor. If I don't want to do stuff, I don't do it.
That's right.
Because I don't want any type of negativity in my life.
Girl,
and me not
say that again for the people in the back.
I don't want any type of negativity in my life. And even with me not wanting it, I still get it.
I know.
So if I don't do what I can to prevent as much as possible, we're going to have an overflow.
Yeah, people know you for greatness, and they know Promo God for choose happiness. Like, people really get that confused. Like, I wish I could be happy. Well, you have a choice to be happy or not.
Every day.
Every single day.
Choose. Like, it is
like when you see me make those posts on Facebook, like you have 3 hours until midnight to choose happiness. That means that at some point during the day, my energy was just defeated, and I need to choose happiness before midnight.
Yeah, like you'll find, like, I used to be this type of person. Like, there are certain people that kind of get stuck in a victim rut. Mm-hmm. And I used to be like that, always beating up on myself. And then I went to a conference or something, and somebody said something about, like, you got to stop retelling your trauma as if it's still happening.
Right.
Like, you have to detach yourself from what happened to you in order to move on from it. Because the longer you keep on being like, and he did this to me, and he did this to me, like, now the most I'll say about my abuse is I am a survivor. I went through a trauma.
Yes,
there
you
was
did.
a time where like I would get triggered and go back into a whole like, oh my God, he did this, that, and this and the other. And sometimes I do need to speak it all out, but I give myself a few hours to feel sad about it and pick myself up and move forward. Because if I keep on continuing to be held back by my trauma, I'm not going to get to where I need to be.
That's right.
So I have a new song coming out. It's called Dream. And the concept for the song is that when you have finally stopped letting your trauma hold you back, when you have finally found your peace and your happiness, well, now what do? Some people get on social media and be like, yep, I found mine, you better get yours. I don't know, that might be your path, whatever you feel.
That's boastful to me.
Yeah, boastful. Some people get boastful. Some people disconnect and say, hey, I don't need social media anymore, whatever you may do. But for me, it's about dreaming. It's about that finally I can see the greater possibilities in life.
Right.
So the song is like, well, maybe we can dream. Well, maybe we can dream. Like, just like we can dream. Like,
you just gave me goosebumps over here. You better stop it.
So,
she's like, I don't know if I'm sure that does not emulate through the the camera well, but when you are sitting here listening to her, like before Miss Carmen actually knew who I was, I went to a show that she was performing at. Like, she didn't know me. I was just up there recording her set because she has I didn't know who she was. This was like December last year.
Yeah,
at the 12th, I think, at the Bullfrog, December 12th. And her voice just was so powerful. I was like, ooh, I was physically shaken. Oh yeah, I got to record this one. And I got to know who she is. And I researched you and I found out and I loved your music. And then it just so happened that you loved my promotion. So it was, it was a win-win situation. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Because I am proud of her every single day, y'all. I may not say it every day. I try to, at least let my promotion clients know that they are out here really doing a good job. Because you are working and you are putting forth the effort to let people know that, it's not all about a self. It's about helping others along the way as well.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. So that's why I wanted to have this conversation with you, because again, this is unlike any normal interview.
Yeah, no, this is cool. It's like one of the most chill interviews.
Yeah, and it was only supposed to be 15 minutes long, but
how long did we go?
We are about a half hour.
That was fun, though.
But no, we're not done, though.
1.5 hour.
But do you have anything that you want to promote right now? Anything that you want to speak on?
So I need anyone that loves me and has time available on August 31st and September 1st. That is Labor Day weekend. Please come to the State Fair. Come to the State Fair.
Oh, it's more than one day.
It's the one day I'm on. That's the semifinals.
Oh, okay.
And then when I make it past the semifinals, the finals.
Say that again.
When I make
there
it past
the
semifinals, the finals is the very next day.
Okay.
And then when I win, I headline on that next day as well. So
on the second,
we're hoping to make it a boom, boom, bam, winning weekend. But I need everybody's help because
that's Labor Day weekend, right?
Labor Day weekend.
Okay.
Come to the fair. I'll be there starting that Saturday at 9. So everybody, Saturday at 9, come to the State Fair.
9 a.m. or p.m.?
PM.
Okay.
If you want to get on our free bus that's going there, I have free tickets and a bus going there. You can meet us at the studio, Loft Studios. Follow me on Instagram at Yes Miss Carmen so you can get the location. But we're leaving at 6 p.m. and we're bringing the bus back at 10. So I go on about 8:45.
Okay.
And I'm like second to last in the show. So then we're going to come right back after that. And I just need everybody to come out and cheer and sing along. Yeah. Because one of the categories is audience participation.
Hey.
And so we want to bring our crowd. That's why I didn't know how I was going to get my crowd across 8 Mile because it's all the way in Novi at the suburban your place. I'm like, man, I got a lot.
Nobody wants to. I hate that. Like
fans.
when I'm driving somewhere, like I take people everywhere,
that's all right.
and they're like, "You're going across 8 Mile." Well, yeah, I got to go to West 14 Mile Road. That's where I have to go.
I got a bus. Everybody meet me at 7 Mile and Grand River.
Hey.
And 7 Mile and Grand River in the parking lot of that plaza right there. That's where the studio is. And we can fit 45. I got 30 free tickets, but we can fit 45 people in the bus. So whoever wants to come, I need bodies in the space. We'll have Greatness shirts for sale, so you can be a part of Team Greatness officially. But that's really where I need to keep my focus. And if you are downtown tonight at the music hall, come check out your girl. Put this lyrical sism on them tonight.
Well, again, y'all, she is doing the poetry slam. She's not performing.
Yeah, tonight is poetry.
She's not performing her glorious R&B voice. She is coming from the soul voice. Is where she's coming from.
Pay attention to greatness. I mean, greatness is essentially a poem.
Well, it is, but
totally
your voice sounds different. You're just so angelic.
You are so funny. But greatness is actually a poem. So greatness was like one of the first poems I ever wrote. Well, not the greatness part, but the part at the end is called Finally Free.
Okay.
And it's a poem I wrote 3 days after leaving my shitty ex-husband. So it's a really good poem. And so that's just the beginning of it. So these ones they get tonight. I'm trying to get this shmoney. I need
right. Because again, y'all, it's a competition. It's not just her out there being all willy-nilly.
No,
she is competing again, and she's going to win.
Against some good poets, too.
She's gonna
some
win.
People I know.
She's going to win. We're going to manifest it into the world. She is going to win. Because that's what she does.
New mics, come on. New mics.
Is there any last words that you would like to say to your fans out here?
Be a first-rate version of yourself, not a second-rate version of somebody else.
Hey, what I want you to do right now is I want you to give out all of your social media information so these people will have, again, another one of my beautiful mottos, no excuses. I don't give them and I don't take them. I want no excuses why these people can't find you. Now, I'm just saying, Promo God promotes her every single day, even on days that I don't have to. I'm still promoting because I believe in the people that I deal with. So I sure do.
Well, it's
so
really easy. It's Yes Miss Carmen.
There you go.
YesMsCarmen. Yes Miss Carmen everywhere. Yes Miss Carmen on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Yes Miss Carmen at iCloud.com for email, and YesMissCarmen.com for my website.
No excuses, y'all.
So yes, you love Miss Carmen. So yes, Miss Carmen.
That's right. So the last thing I want you to do is I want you to give. Now I say this because a lot of people feel like they are. I don't know how to say it. Like they are obligated to shout certain people out. So what I tell artists is I want you to shout out anybody that you feel deserves a shout out from you today.
Oh, a shout out always. Shout out to my number one, day one, Mel Melodic.
Hey,
one of the
I love him.
Look, the
news. I had to say something because the newscaster when you were on there I was like, is he flirting with him? What the?
He was like, hey Mel, give us something.
Hey Mel, give us something. Oh, we could keep that going.
Oh man, Charlie is funny.
Yeah, that was awesome.
But yeah, no, shout out to Mel. Shout out to Caddy Rebos, also on our team.
I love him.
At Melodic Sound Suites. Shout out to Shantae Penny. She records with Mel too. Okay. And we got a bunch of dope artists that just record with him, and he's had a lot to do with some really great songs. So definitely shout out to my brother.
Yeah. Anybody else you want to shout out?
No.
All of your. What about all of your wonderful fans?
Oh, sorry, I'm new to this, guys. Shout out to all my fans. I love y'all. Honestly,
yeah.
I really appreciate all the love. Like, listen, y'all won't even believe. I used to think I couldn't sing. I really used to think
I gotta just chop you right in your throat right now for that.
Because of my voice. Because it's unique, but I thought it was unique like that.
No.
Like, oh my God. Like now, when people, I used to tell my girlfriend, like, I feel like everyone's like drinking the Carmen Kool-Aid, and they're like, oh, yay, Carmen. And I'm the last one. Like, okay, let me see what they're talking about. And like now that I've drank it, I'm like, wow, like, okay, like, I love myself. Like,
Yeah.
and so I do thank everybody for helping that happen. Like, I hope we're helping each other. Like, by you guys loving my music and giving me such positive feedback and telling me, how greatness has affected your life and changed the way you do things and think about yourself. It helps me be a better person.
That's right.
So I appreciate all of it. Like, let's just look out for more music. Share it to anybody that needs to feel better about themselves. Share my music, please.
They just love you, and they're sending up love. Akenule Spate, Singer Rain, all of them are in here just watching you, and they...
Me and Akenule, we got a nice song. I always tell people, that's my kid's favorite song, actually.
Okay.
The one we did. It's not out yet. I can't release it yet. It's on a new album. It's in the vault.
Because Akenule knows, too. He knows. Like, me and him go way back. Like, don't play me.
I did like a little snippet of it on like a little Facebook ad we were sharing for a second, but I'm still saving some stuff for my album,
and
some of my songs.
You should.
So, but it'll be on the album Soul Symphony. We don't know when the release date for that is just yet.
Well, even still, they're going to hear it on Promo God Underground Sound Off.
Me and him got a really dope song called Friend and Me together. Like,
yes, I do. I share that one Instagram all the time.
That one's really sweet,
because I'm like, she shared that a long time ago. Girl, where is that song at? I'm waiting months. It's been like 8 months now.
It's worth the wait.
Yeah.
It's worth the wait.
Yeah, because even that 30-second snippet is off the hook.
Yeah, it's a dope record. It's a dope record.
He said it's fire.
It's worth the wait. I think he will agree. It is so worth the wait. And I'm more waiting because the concept I have for the video, I want to record it at the Dime School downtown.
What is that?
Because the concept of the song is like, you got a friend in me, is that this is a girl that has a guy friend that's dating all these other women, and she's like, but you got a friend in me, and I'm truly I am just your speed. So I want to do it at the school, so it's like we can do like the schoolhouse scene, where it's like he's like going after another girl in the school, and then maybe in the basement at the school talent show I sing this song. And then he finally gets it, like, oh, hey, you want to date me?
Akenule said you're dope. You are just dope. Yeah.
Like, so I'm really holding on to it so I can get this budget for this video, because that's going to be super, super sweet.
Absolutely.
And then drop the video and song at the same time. But this year, definitely. So we still got time. It's only September.
It's only September.
And not even September yet.
No, it's just August. Don't push it. We got 2 more weeks
left. Some time. I want to make some moves. I've gotten to the point where people are offering to pay for stuff now, though. So, we need to just pump our brakes. I've had the pleasure of not having to, always pay for stuff that I'm doing. People have been bartering with me. Mm-hmm. I've been able to make some little, concessions. So I'm trying to find a sponsor.
Right.
Look, I have this whole idea of trying to get a free car, right? I'm so serious. I'm going to manifest myself a free car, because I haven't had a car for a while, but I can't dedicate the money to it right now.
Well, you can't tell because Miss Carmen is everywhere.
I know, because I have friends that love me. You really do get to know who really loves you. They love me. And my
when you do the live videos in the car, it's always usually the same couple of people right there. Like they got her back for real. They are tough.
Like, where you gotta go this weekend? Like, okay, I don't need a ride there, but if you come pick me up at night, that'd be great.
Yeah.
So there's a car lot in the city called Carmen's Auto.
Oh.
And I'm totally going to make them a fake video like, are we rocking and we riding? Yeah. Come on down to Carmen's Auto. Get your new whip, right? What's up?
Hey, can I get a hookup?
I'll make the video with my team. We'll make the video for you. I think I'll tell them I'll promote you for like twice a week on my Instagram feed.
There you go.
For a year, and agree to like 2 live performances or something.
Hey.
I want to manifest it. It's going to happen. I'm being public about it because no one else can do it. It's my song, and I'm the only one named Carmen in this city. Like, so who's going to go down to Carmen's Auto?
The only 2019 Detroit Black Music Awards, Miss Carmen. She's the only one, y'all. Yeah, I'm going to stress that as much as I can for all of the rest of the time. Like, I'm just saying, it just rolls off the tongue, like the 2019 Detroit Black Music Awards Female R&B Singer of the Year, Miss Carmen.
That's so dope. That's so dope. Just like follow me around.
Yeah,
get like a little button with it.
I can make you
go to office.
I will make you a little commercial and be like, I'll just say that on there, like, y'all need to know.
Have to listen to this first. Excuse me. Stand there, like.
That's right. Hey, I need to get a producer to put a beat behind that. Mel. Are you watching? Yeah, I'm being like the Fox 2 guy. Mel, are you watching? Or pay attention. I need a producer to do that. I'm going to send you the voice clip in MP3 format. That way you can deal with it, okay?
He'll do it.
I'm
He'll
just
do it,
saying.
too.
So, well, sweetheart, it has been a fabulous, wonderful interview. And again, yeah, it was supposed to be 15 minutes. It's now 40 minutes, but whatever. We having a good time. And this is a special interview. And again, this will run next week on the radio, so it will be heard not only here with all the plethora of people that have been in and out on this Facebook Live, but it's going to be run through the world of 4 different radio stations.
Cool beans.
So yeah, Philly, New Jersey, and 2 in Detroit. So we getting your music out there the best way that we know how.
Thank you.
Why? Because we're fucking greatness, and I love you. Yeah, give him that. Give him that.
Greatness.
Yeah.
Greatness in me.
And we got to end it on that note, y'all. Have a beautiful day. Thank you, Detroit.